Swazla, guys. What's up? Yeah, right. I'm going to just go ahead and lead with a weak apology. As you can probably tell, I am not my usual chipper self and whatnot, which I know is mega inconvenient, not just for you guys, but for myself as well. But it is what it is, and this is the new reality for now. It's not like I'm doing this on purpose or anything, but yeah, it is what it is. Real life stuff and whatnot. And I've been waiting for about roughly 2 weeks or so, putting off this video. For that exact reason, because I'm aware, that I don't exactly sound like this super chipper person, but I didn't feel like putting this video off any longer, because the prompt that brought me to wanting to make this video has been occurring again ever since. So it's just like it's time. It needs to go out, and that's just how it is. So bear with me. So I've been, as of lately, hanging out in region chat a little bit more than usual. I'm in the European region chat of Warframe, for those of you who might give a shit. And this isn't anything new. I was basically a chat moderator for about 1.5 years or so, 2 years ago. I wasn't an official moderator, no worries, but essentially that was kind of what I was doing. I was just hanging out as I didn't have anything else to do, and I just, hung out and chatted with people and tried to help where I could and direct people into the right directions and whatnot. You know how it is. And yeah, this has never been anything new. I've always been out there and whatnot, and then I kind of stopped because I got busy with other things, like, for example, Discord, wherein Discord is just a much more convenient platform to interact with you guys opposed to in-game chat. So I kind of retreated from region chat and started to hang out on Discord way more, or for the majority of my time. But as of recently, I've been in region chat again, pretty much every day for a little bit. And just, noticing some familiar faces from years ago, noticing some new people and whatnot. And I've noticed this phenomena yet again. This isn't new. I have made a video about something very similar to this before. But I noticed a phenomena again where people will recognize me, or maybe because my IGN is Cephalon something. They check out my profile and they're like, oh, hold up. Are you that dude? Or how it goes, something like that. And people wind up in my DMs, and that's like totally okay. What I want to get at is that I notice that people are very hesitant to do so. They are they try to be overly respectful, I almost want to say, kind of. I don't know exactly how to describe the behavior. It's nothing negative or anything. It's if anything positive, just unnecessary. I'm just some asshole with super fast internet, and you can talk to me like any other normal person, I guess what I'm getting at is, if you are in region chat or in-game chat, or, we wind up in a mission together or anything along those lines, and you feel like, hey, wait a minute, I recognize you, then just DM me. My God, it's fine. And it's also okay for you guys to add me in-game if you want. There's no benefit in doing so, but it's like, it's not against the rules. My IGN is Cephalon _ Jizo. That's no secret. I don't mind you guys DMing me or contacting me. And speaking of contact and whatnot, and this also goes out to my fellow YouTubers, everyone that I've been mentioning, or not mentioning, it doesn't matter. My YouTuber friends, I guess, if you will. Speaking of contact and whatnot, guys, if you want to hang out with a nice community, and if you want to be in the environment where I spend most of my time, then join our Discord server. I don't know how to word this to not make it sound like it's some sort of advertisement. I don't know, and I don't give a shit if that's how it sounds. I just wholeheartedly invite you guys to join our server if you want to, if you want to, hang out with some normal, well, normal is maybe a stretch. If you want to hang out with some really nice people that are just sociable and just enjoy the company, especially during this bullshit time that we're in right now. If you just want to hang around normal people, then consider joining our server. I don't benefit from it. I don't make money for each individual that joins. So it literally doesn't matter to me, except that I'd also enjoy the company. I like seeing the Discord server being active and whatnot. And yeah, I don't know. If you guys just want to hang out, then go ahead and do that. It's really nice. I guess what I also want to maybe get at, and I might digress here a little bit, but that's a-okay. What I also kind of want to get at is that I'm mega proud, I think is probably the best word here. I'm very proud of my community, aka the Ashisogi community or whatever, because these are really decent people. I have 2 monitors, right? For those of you who have my Instagram, you probably seen the setup. Nothing fancy, it's just some shitty side monitor, but it doesn't matter. On that monitor, I have Discord, and I have been doing a lot more lurking the past few weeks than I usually do. Usually I'm always online, visible, and whatnot, but I've kind of backed away from doing that for reasons. It doesn't mean that I'm not there, or it doesn't mean that I don't speak to people. I always speak to people. I mean, if you search how many messages I've sent in that Discord server, then you'll clearly see that I'm not active at all. But these are very genuine people that make me really happy when I see how they try to help each other out, They're my kind of people, I almost want to say. They don't give a shit. We don't care who you are or where you're from. A while ago when the whole partnership thing happened, D.E. Taylor joined the Discord server, which isn't a special thing or anything. She joins every partner's Discord. But when she showed up, who is arguably, a celebrity, I guess, or whatever, when she showed up, nobody went crazy or started bothering her or whatever. Everybody was just like, "Oh, are you the real one?" And she was like, "Yeah, it's me. What's up, guys?" And then everybody was like, "Oh, well, cool. What brings you here?" And just like very like casual conversation. And then she was on her way and everything was fine. Same thing back in the day when iFlynn was a little bit, well, active, I guess I can say. Or when Reaper Hunter shows up, or Volta Hero, who has been way more active on our server as well. And I'm not trying to paint a picture like our server is the YouTuber server. Not at all. It's not a YouTube server. It just so happens that a lot of fellow content creators around Warframe happen to hang out on this server as well. Partially also because some of us are allies in game, clan allies, but also partially because I guess people sense that nobody cares. It doesn't matter who you are. You can be Tactical Potato or fucking Markiplier or PewDiePie or anybody. We don't give a shit, So it's a very chill place to hang out, and you're more than welcome to do so. You're more than welcome to reach out to me or, have a chat with everybody there and whatnot, and you will be, welcomed and whatnot. Especially, and this is the point that I have made before in another video, especially if you're, I guess, what you would call a social misfit or whatever. If you are perhaps transgender and have issues with that in the real world with, people's stupidity and how, how people are. Or you're someone who gets bullied a lot, or maybe not. Maybe you're a super popular person and you never have these sorts of issues, which, great, good for you. But, like I said, it's up to you. If you just want to hang out with some nice people and feel like you're in a place where people still have some sense, then our server might be the place to do so. perhaps you're a female or whatever, female gamer, and you deal with the usual bullshittery that you guys unfortunately have to deal with online. You know the kind of shit that I'm talking about, the type that goes something like this: oh, you're a girl, you want some plat, I have big dick, you know, that kind of stupid shit. That stuff doesn't exist on our server, and if it does ever happen, it's dealt with very, very quickly and effectively, because we have zero tolerance for nonsense like that. So yeah, I don't think that people should feel unsafe online. I don't feel like people should feel like they are, I don't know, yeah, just unsafe or like hunted or whatever. Our server is really big on making everyone feel comfortable. As long as you're not hurting anyone, you're fine. You know, you'll be fine and you will be accepted. We don't give a shit if you're like I said, let's say transgender or gay or furry or whatever other dumb reason people think of to make fun of people and make them feel like dog shit. None of that shit exists in our server, and it doesn't matter who you are. You can be a YouTuber, you can be a fresh player, you can be someone that doesn't have anything to do with Warframe, you can be a staff member of Digital Extremes. We don't care. We're just trying to have a nice place to hang out and talk shit and have some fun and, you know, try to get through this bitch of a life intact, you know? So I guess the point that I'm making, I'm going to kind of stop now, because I could ramble on without really saying anything for another couple of hours, probably. But I guess as a like final word or points that I want to make is, you shouldn't be shy to reach out to me or any content creator, really. If they are assholes, they will let you know very quickly. I'm not one of them, I guess. I don't mind. I actually enjoy meeting you guys. I enjoy when you guys recognize me in game and decide to, you know, text me or something. I don't mind. It's really a nice experience. I don't have to deal with a lot of dumbassery for whatever reason, which I'm super grateful for. So please don't think that I think I'm better than you and don't want to talk to you, or like you're wasting my time. If I can't speak at the time, then it's simply because I'm busy or literally AFK. I will try to get back to you as soon as possible, which is usually within a matter of minutes, or time zone related. Maybe I'm sleeping. It could be a couple hours. That can happen. So like, don't fret. And it's the same for a lot of other content creators. We very much enjoy speaking to you guys, and some of us would even welcome more activity from you guys. The other point being, you know, life is a bitch and whatnot. There's nothing that's going to change that. There's no reason to have to go through it alone, though. So, yeah, if you want to be in a nice environment, then join our server and try it on for size. And if you don't like it, I mean, you're not obligated to stay. And for those who join or already have joined, right, and never speak ever, I don't get you. I'm not trying to motivate you to try to speak. You do you, but it's weird. You join servers and literally never speak. It's just kind of strange. Like, I don't understand. If you guys want, you can leave a comment below and explain why, because that's a phenomena that I'm just kind of interested in. Like, what's the point in joining a server when you never speak? No judgment. I don't think you're a douche for not doing so. I just quite literally don't understand it. Seems silly to me, but you know, it's fine. I'd like to understand that. But in the past, there has been some people who held back talking because they felt like they weren't allowed to, because they felt like they were in an environment where people were friends and only the friends are allowed to speak to each other, which is bullshit. It doesn't matter, again, who you are, or if you're already established, or if you've been on the server for 2 years and never spoken a single word because maybe you're shy or whatever. Just do whatever feels right to you. Don't make it awkward for yourself, and be confident that nobody's going to bite your head off. And if so, then those people will be dealt with very, very swiftly. So, yeah, I think that's just about all that I wanted to point out. I'll just shut up now. Sorta. I apologize for this low energy video, but this is what it is now, and that's, yeah. On the chance of sounding like a total hypocrite here, but still, as usual, stay safe and healthy and take care of yourselves. And peace the fuck out.